Have you ever had someone cross the line with you? You know, those people who don't respect your time, your space, or your worth? They interrupt your conversations, ignore your boundaries, and make you feel unimportant. What if I told you that you've been handling it all wrong? In this video, I'm going to show you 5 game-changing strategies that will help you regain control when people disrespect you. Trust me, the last one will completely blow your mind. Stick around to the end to see what happens when you use this unexpected trick. Number 5. Set silent boundaries. The first step may seem simple, but it's shockingly powerful. When someone disrespects you, instead of reacting, you can choose to set silent boundaries. Silence speaks volumes. You don't need to shout or make a scene. Sometimes, just saying nothing says everything. This is a nonverbal cue that communicates, I don't need to explain myself. My time, space, and energy are valuable. For example, imagine a friend repeatedly cancels plans last minute. Instead of getting upset, you quietly stop reaching out to make plans. The next time they try to contact you, you simply respond with, I'm already busy, maybe another time. Over time, they will feel the weight of your silence. This subtle shift can make them reconsider their behavior, as they'll realize they're not getting the same reaction they're used to from you. But there's more to it than just silence. Keep watching to learn how you can level up this tactic to make it even more effective. Number 4. Flip the script with empathy. Here's a tactic that might sound counterintuitive at first. Empathy. When someone disrespects you, instead of reacting with anger or frustration, try to understand why they're behaving this way. This doesn't mean excusing their behavior, but recognizing that many times their actions are driven by their own insecurities or personal struggles. Imagine a coworker constantly dismisses your ideas in meetings. Instead of immediately getting defensive, try asking them a thoughtful question. I noticed you disagree with me often. Can you help me understand where you're coming from? It may catch them off guard, but it shows that you are confident and in control. It can also give you insight into their personal issues that may be causing their behavior. Here's where the suspense builds. What happens when you flip the script and show genuine empathy to someone who's been disrespectful? Trust me, you'll be surprised by the change it can spark in them. Stick with me to see how this plays out in real life. Number 3. Stand your ground without losing your cool. Now, this is where things get a little more intense. There will be times when silent boundaries and empathy won't cut it, and you have to stand your ground. But here's the secret: do it without losing your cool. When someone disrespects you, don't let them see you sweat. Stay calm and firm. For example, if someone constantly interrupts you in a conversation, don't get flustered. Politely but firmly say, I'd like to finish what I was saying. Keep your tone calm and composed. This shows that you value your own voice and that you won't tolerate being treated like an afterthought. But you know what's fascinating? People often underestimate the power of a calm response. They expect a fight. So when you remain composed, they get disoriented. The real kicker comes when you pause for a few seconds before responding. The power of the pause. People aren't prepared for it, and it instantly shifts the energy. But how exactly does that pause make a difference? You'll find out in the next point. Number 2. Respect me or leave card. Here's where things take a dramatic turn. Imagine this. Someone is blatantly disrespecting you, And instead of tolerating it, you draw a hard line. You tell them, "I've always respected you, but if you can't treat me with the same respect, I'll have to rethink this relationship." Now, this is a bold move, and it might sound scary at first, but it's incredibly effective. People who are used to disrespecting you usually don't expect you to stand up for yourself in such a direct manner. But by doing so, you're creating a very clear choice for them. Either treat you with respect or leave. Think about it. You're showing them that you're not afraid to walk away from toxic relationships and that you have standards. This doesn't just apply to friends. It can work in your workplace, with family, or even in romantic relationships. The power here is in the certainty that you will not tolerate disrespect, no matter who it is. But there's a twist here. What happens when someone who's been disrespecting you actually chooses to walk away? The effect can be surprising, and it's not always what you expect. Keep watching to see how it unfolds. Number 1. The unexpected power of walking away. And here it is, the most unexpected strategy, the one that will change everything. Walking away, but not in the way you might think. Walking away doesn't mean abandoning a person. It means walking away from their disrespect. It's about saying, "I value myself too much to stay in a situation where I'm not respected." Let me explain with an example. Imagine you're at a party and someone insults you. Instead of responding with anger or even staying to argue, you simply turn and walk away. As you leave, you're not doing it out of defeat. You're doing it because you know your worth, and you don't need to stick around to be disrespected. What happens? Well, you've taken the power back, and the person who was disrespecting you is left wondering, why didn't they get a rise out of you? Here's the twist. When you walk away from disrespect, it often leads to the other person realizing their behavior wasn't okay. They may even try to reach out to you later, hoping to make amends. But not every situation works this way, and that's what makes it so powerful. The fact that you've chosen to walk away can sometimes be more powerful than any confrontation. And there you have it. The 5 ways to handle people who don't respect you. Whether it's through silence, empathy, standing your ground, playing the respect me or leave card, or walking away, each strategy is about reclaiming your power. The most important thing to remember is that you have the right to set boundaries, and you don't need to tolerate disrespect in any form. Now, here's your challenge. Next time someone disrespects you, pick one of these strategies and see what happens. Leave a comment below telling me what you did and how it went. I'd love to hear your stories. And hey, if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a reminder of their worth. You've got this. Take control of your life, and remember, you deserve respect. See you in the next one.